Talking point platform. TTPTV. Oh yeah. Unale we pledge with love and loyalty to we sweet mama salute. Now we all come together as well on for tomorrow. Now we go make salute.
Give the information, we can call them to order. They will not get few cases they don't call public authorities into order and they don't respond to the order. They also impose fines. We see get cases that we pending in a court, for instance, the BSL case, we see pending. We Court of Appeal, they look into it. We make one journalist will be request for information, we will get.
So you talk about fine, now which ministry, department, and agency don't I give fine to?
The one they were on site so now the Ministry of Health is one of them, of course, and the BSL. But the BSL one they appeal against the decision. So that matter is still in appeal court.
Also, now mandates now for CCA people get access to information where they can ask for to ministry, department, and agency. What are some of the success story the way una don't get people get access to information?
Well, the success story, and for instance, this report one written within our report, we should say out of 13,117 people request for information, request they come throughout the country. Then a huge leap. Because you look at 3, 4, 5 years ago, when we just got the first report to open, just about a little over 100 FYI because they record nationally. But now, because we interventions and we popularization activities, more and more people they don't know now say we did. And the fact say that they come forward now, Boku, they request for information, and the public authorities embark to respond without even when they intervene. They don't tell you say we don't really come of age. People that don't really know what we now, but we build on that. We expect say by 2024 when the website will come up and running, we expect say the compliance rate will really improve because we know say a lot of people there, particularly young people there, we internet savvy. They're going to use the internet for request for information.
Okay, so what are some of the plan where the commission gets for the year 2024?
For roll out the regulations. The regulations very key to me. For maybe we will succeed inside 2024. If I will start for roll them out in 2023, but in 2024, the next step we take. We upgrade the website for capture them forms because we think we will do in 2023 because of funding problem. But we hope say the money we get inside this 2024, a part of our plan, our first priority, in fact, within the next first couple of weeks inside 2024, website for the up and running. Right now, as I talk so, we did in the process for put out a call for my people and submit and try for can upgrade the website and make sure say capture them forms and I mentioned just so, from A to from D. So that people are able to do it digitally also. Make it easy for people because a lot of people now and their smartphone they use. So they can use their smartphone for request for information. They don't need to type anything in a computer.
Okay. So as we did now at the festive season, so you can send in your Christmas and New Year message to people in Montclair.
Yes, I wish all the family out there Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And I call on the public authorities then, say very soon, in fact, send a memo to all the public authorities and they ask them for complete ACR templates, the annual compliance report template. And they use this opportunity to call on them for respond to the template and they for showing the number of information requests they receive for the year and the number of requests they will respond to, the one they don't respond to, whether they get information officers, whether they get record officers, not a complete template. It's not difficult at all, so that we will know the new status of compliance.
Well, in the commissioner and the Rights to Access Information Commission, Dr. Ibrahim Shagashaw, they talk to a reporter Kaifa to content inside that interview day as they talk about in plan them for 2024 and some of the things where the commission be able to achieve. The program where they listen to now Good Morning Salon where they come to you from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. And we get to studio guests when the publicity secretary for the All People's Congress Party, when I see Yayah Tunis. Good morning once again, Mr. Tunis, and welcome to the program. After the APC party, we get concerned for sake of the June 24 election. Some of the MP they not been take. They say they take part in governance and plenty other thing. Them, Mr. Tunis, we don't the kind of the studio and don't they give updates for sake of the thing they don't happen at the APC party. Then Mr. Tunis on the update for sake of the thing we don't the happen at the APC party. From that time to now, plenty thing on the go now plenty thing on the happen at the party. So now for that make we get Mr. Tunis in the program we for can give you updates and all. So Mr. Tunis, from the time that we don't give you updates at the party, MP they don't go na parliament. councillor don't take them sit them, chairperson don't take them sit them. So waiting so far on the happen at the APC party.
Well, thank you very much. You just give a brief preface to the question where you just asked. Definitely, we hinge on one of the key activity we don't happen after the elections. We now the dialogue we talk about clearly upon the announcement of results, final results. Even before that, we party being several issues. We all know that, like you say, we don't come and talk about them. And it got to a point where we accept the results as announced by the ECSL because of several concerns, and we've been surrounded. And it is not just us, so many other institutions that also share this similar view. But of course, with all of the actions that we will take, a result to a stalemate will not be good for the nation. And so the leaders decide, say, we for dialogue, and we accepted. We'll go into that dialogue. They will say, we engage, we serve for 3 days. Government been get their own team. The APC said be get their own team. Of course, government team, as we all be don't know, be headed by Dr. Senge, the chief minister, and the APC team be headed by Dr. Samara Kamara. That dialogue, they come up with agreements. We get 8 resolutions in that agreement state. And the agreements will be done carried now. We of course get resolution 1 with the president before do an address to the nation on national unity. We don't do that one day. Dr. Samara Kamara self do same. We will get resolution 2. We for end what you just talk about with non-participation in governance. That one they self don't happen, as you stated earlier. We MPs then don't return to parliament, same way so we elected councillors, them including the mayors and chairpersons now various municipalities. And we get resolution 3. We now a resolution we for allow the president in consultation with the party APC for constitute what we call a cross-party committee. We for beyond electoral systems and management bodies review. We a committee we forget 3-way leadership. That means you forget 3 chairs. We 1 for be from government, 1 from the APC, and then 1 from with development partners. That committee, they, according to the agreement, then supposed for examine the electoral system structures and processes of the 2023 multi-tier elections, but also for being informed by other elections that will not happen before that, before the 2023 elections, and then get several things that we then supposed to do inside we get resolution 4. I will come back to the resolution then later. I just want to go through. We'll get resolution 4. Also, we, agree for doing certain things. Then we get resolution 5. We talk about institutionalization of our inter-party dialogue framework. Resolution 6, where they talk about we for rekindle relationship between the current president, former heads of states, leaders, vice president, you name it. Resolution 7, we get for do with condemnation of hate speech, incitement of violence, and other things there. And then of course resolution 8, we get for do with moral guarantors. We suppose for they look at the implementation of this particular agreement. For us as a party, we very much focus on the implementation of this agreement, especially when it comes to every provision within it. We get 2 parts of it. We get resolution 3, we particularly call for the establishment of a separate committee, we not the tripartite committee. So we as a party, we don't complete the setting up of that committee because we've been requested for provide 7 names. One of them for be the co-chair, and we don't submit their names then they to State House. And if we not been remember a few weeks ago, His Excellency the President, Dr. Julius Marabio, been inaugurate that particular committee day. But then the committee day on their work, then we don't meet. Then on their own part as party committee members, then we don't develop draft terms of reference. We feel say as a party for be comprised of waiting the work for be, then we don't submit that one day.
Right.
As sure the government said we don't do their own draft. We now then supposed for March, then 2 draft, and they forget 1 comprehensive terms of reference. And we also focus on implementing the other areas of the agreement outside of Resolution 3. Like, for example, also just about a couple of days ago, we see when I go recall, say the Resolution 6, I believe we get for do it. Resolution 5 we get for do is institutionalization of inter-party dialogue framework. When I see we say also that this have done be inaugurated, then get the first meeting at Brookfield Hotel. We say the government invite leaders and secretaries of all registered political parties in Salon, as well as other civil societies. And also, for as a party, our focus has mainly been the implementation of the agreements that we did and the dialogue paper we come on and been to money.
All right. After the June 24, 2023 election, the APC party may get concerned them, but for the sake of peace, I don't cast one for look into the issues them we get for do with the election through the peace dialogue. Now, from where the peace dialogue starts, the APC party satisfied with how the process to go?
Well, I go say we have a matrix. I go say so far, certain aspect of and we, don't see challenges, but I go say to a large extent we don't see commitment on we part. And we also don't see commitment on the part of international partners. We don't see commitment on the part of government for ensure, say, we implement the dialogue. Are we, 100%, satisfied with the implementation? I go say no, because like I say, we get challenges. We don't interrupt the implementation of certain aspects of the provisions them inside this resolution. We don't pose a challenge to the implementation of certain aspect of the dialogue agreement. We get areas then also that experience delays, understandably so. But I'm not gonna say we know they see commitment. We see commitment on all sides, and I think say that's a good thing going forward.
So you talk about saying when I get area, them when they experience delay and challenge. So for we listeners, them out the outside of the area, them we when they experience challenge and delay.
We all get for understand say something happened on the 26th of November. We pose challenge to we security, national security. We pose challenge to we democracy, and we throw everything off guard. And that, actually hamburg the implementation of certain parts, or it don't delay the implementation of certain parts of this dialogue. And, it caused interruption. But I'm glad that everybody, the party, the government, the international partners don't refocus all man back. to the implementation of this dialogue, and we don't see now steps don't begin back where the government and all parties involved don't they come together, the whole meetings, the various people that were responsible for certain activities, don't they get back to work. The side way we know say difficulties there now, in resolution 4, for example, we've been saying government for release all persons arrested, detained, or imprisoned for alleged elections and civil protests informed by list submitted by the APC. Then we'll be saying the discontinuation of any politically motivated court cases against the APC, other parties and their supporters based on lists to be submitted by APC and other parties and considered by government of Sierra Leone. They will be safe for support the resettlement of any political party supporters internally or externally displaced due to political intimidation, attacks, harassment, informed by list submitted and by APC and other parties. Upon the assumption of their elective governance positions, all elected APC officials, members of parliament, will have issues regarding their entitlements and all that. So we be getting kind then the way they also supposed for happen. But of course, because of what we have now been told by government that the attempted coup will happen on the 26th of November, that particular aspect don't become a challenge for implement. But of course, we as things they go, they become clearer and clearer. I sure say we will get back on track and implementing all of the resolutions that we did inside this agreement. But to a large extent, the implementation of most things them inside don't start, don't go either partially, some don't become 100% completed, some don't they partially completed, and some, they're in the process of getting started.
MC, they will be also the chief minister now because of one tweet where Dr. Richard Conte be tweeted himself, Dr. Kefala Mara been tweet for sake of this for sake of the thing the way according to the government not one adhere to. Then when you talk about resolution 4, we get to do with the list of people we say the people they arrest and we don't submit the name them and all. And the chief minister been say if the APC party submits because of the plenty of the people they will come out, now people they will be the incidents will be happen. Now people they name them when they don't give in and then people they have for come out. So if the APC party give their name them back, then people and then ask them for return back in prison, then go able for in as chief minister be make commitment here say the next day government able for look inside the name then they. So after this the APC party will not submit any name.
One thing we are definitely not going to do on this program and for directly respond to waiting somebody tweet or waiting somebody say or waiting this person do or that person do. Whatever misunderstanding them being get in terms of waiting person tweet or say I sure say they be don't clear the misunderstanding and then they on track for implement the provisions then within the dialogue framework. I want to let people understand, say, we get two parts of this agreement. We get resolution 3. We don't set up a body or a committee where they work completely separated from the rest of the other resolutions them inside the dialogue. So, for example, now when it comes to the implementation of resolution 3 particularly, you go find out, say, the co-chair for government, Dr. Emmanuel Gaiman, and government appoint for head that tripartite committee on their own part. And so the rest of the other resolutions, they now from 1 to 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 on the government side, still not Dr. Senge. Now in the lead because he was the lead person during the dialogue. So we get forget that one they clear. in terms of what you state, all I go say is that we submit list way ahead of what happened on the 26th of November. We as a political party don't make we position very clear on the November 26th attempted coup, where we all know say fail. We don't make them very clear. We condemn them. We don't get anything for do with them. And we also don't tell government clearly that we go always cooperate for ensure say we assist in whatever way with the investigation, with whatever aspect of it to get to the bottom of it. But at the same time, we also, they say that we all supposed for continue for get trust in whatever they happen. And so the investigation for be impartial, if for be, transparent, if for be inclusive, and if for be evidence-based. And we are happy so far that His Excellency the President don't promise this nation that this investigation will go there about politics. It will be about the rule of law, and that anybody will then go after a possible evidence could lead them to. So in that spirit, we want to stay focused on the implementation of the dialogue, and we then encourage everybody, especially those who hold extremist views. What happened on November 26 is a threat to every Sierra Leonean, every well-meaning Sierra Leonean in national security, in peace and quiet. And so we remove the extremist views on all sides from the investigation process and allow the police and the authorities them for do their work, so that at the end of the day, we as citizens of this nation go really join government for bring them one way responsible to book. Let our views, extremist political views, they not, be used for go after people who want for settle or scores with, or people who get issues with. And at the end of the day, people who are innocent suffer for nothing. We probably the one that we really responsible go scotch-free because of the involvement of certain characters, the way we want for influence the police and others for do their investigations, we will be skewed.
Right. You talk about names them we may don't submit to government way ahead before the November 26th incident. In total, almost names they want to submit.
Well, I'm not going to tell because, like I say, first of all, we get for understand, say we submit two different kinds of list. We get one way be focused on people where they prisons. We also get one way be focused on people where we know say internally displaced, and people will also be there in exile. And of course, people will be require resettlement. So these are separate lists. And like I stated earlier, you get people who are responsible for various lists. I know say just from looking at the news, after the 26th of November incident, the authorities informed this nation, say, for prison alone, we get about over 1,800 people will come out, on that day because of the break where they break into the different correctional facilities them at the city. But I go tell this nation, say, we least not reach near that one they serve. So let anybody not insinuate, say, oh, the one that we come out, the whole now APC. No, that is absolutely false.
All right, continue for the way to inside the program in name na Yayah Tunis, in the publicity secretary for the APC party Asidia for the updates waiting so far don't they happen at the party. We'll go for a break, we'll continue the program. Good morning, Saloon.
When I go take your money and go. All time network problem. What's in you go do now?
Go na any Salon Commercial Bank branch, kiosk or sub-agent them, all about na the country. Then get the money service business. You go able take money where they send for in a MoneyGram, Western Union, Small World, and rare money where they over 150 country them. With the rare and small world, this na for we brother and sister they where they oversee. Then can able send money direct na Salon commercial bank accounts. Na Salonia, like they one day we want bill us or they one day we want kawaka or for support them family them. Then can they oversee and put money inside them bank accounts.
How for do all this if I dey Ubayanda?
Easy, me brother. All you for do now for download the rare and small world app them and put your personal information them. Now you that. Member say you forget valid ID card and the correct code where the person send for you for go take you money.
I want send money from your uncle upline.
No worry. Salon Commercial Bank column Salon Link whether the local transfer and Million Salon Commercial Bank money where anybody can go na any Salon Commercial Bank branch, kiosk, and then sub Salon Commercial Bank agents there. Any sign at the country and tell the teller say you want send money upline. Then go do your transaction and give you code where you go send to your uncle. But your uncle forget valid ID card and the code where they give you send it to them so it go take you money. Salon Commercial Bank they look for agents them where they do money transfer for partner with them.
Waiting at the sub agent.
Sub agents na people that will get business. We want for do money transfer service for Salon Commercial Bank. This service will give you good commission. So go na Salon Commercial Bank and go register or call them na this number here 077-714-792. Then go talk to you fine one.
Salon Commercial Bank, delivering value.
We no go take your money and go.
The program Good Morning Salon, they continue. Inside the program, we continue to look at issues. Also, the consultant, station manager for Radio Democracy, Michael Kapindi Jamiru, don't say the training retreat with the management of Radio Democracy organized and for make sure say we command them at the station, prepare better one for produce quality content inside 2024. Jaffaman Davis gets more and gonna report.
Human capacity development. Now, one thing we get big goal for play so that development go in any institution or society for the Society for Radio Democracy with all the impact whether not they make the media landscape for educate, inform, and entertain the public in the country. One thing where plenty people still believe say the station is standard. Don't they reduce pan this BN term na content quality when I forsake this make over the weekend. The management of this institution organize training retreat for workman them na this station. But why this retreat?
So the essence of the staff retreat for the Society for Radio Democracy staff, now part of my plans where I take over the consultancy, I come with some activities for the 3-4 months where I did it. The essence now for more able for take stock as an organization, also don't come out, also they go for know what we don't able for do fine, what we not able for do find it. The things that we still problematic within the organization, especially within the production hub with reporters, producers, for more able for nip them things and they're on the board and see how we're able for correct them going forward. So the retreat is been meant for everybody, including the admin, the marketing, the commercial, and everybody for more go sit down and for more go really discuss. And I'm really glad we were able for pull on through this year before next year.
Michael Kapindi Jamiru, consultant station manager for Radio Democracy, been they explain the focus of the training. As he say, now the first time this, then kind training retreat, they happen at the institution. Issue them, we get for deal with production, management, storytelling, in reporting, and news writing. Now some panditin them, where this training been they look at. Let me listen to waiting the consultant station manager for Radio Democracy been get for say, but then thing they are.
So some of the things the way we go over now, one, we do SWOT analysis, for know waiting at the strength of Radio Democracy, the weaknesses, the opportunities and the threats. So we do that SWOT analysis with production and the whole of the other staff them. Also highlight a lot of issues and we're able for collectively come together and profile solutions, how able for tackle things that want to threats and weaknesses, how able for transform them for be opportunities, and strength for the organization. We also do some refresher courses around, small production, storytelling, how for develop stories, how for do some interviews, how for do some packages.
The consultant station manager, Michael Kapindi Jamiru, continue for talk about how we command them and the station receive this training retreat.
So yes, now be a one all day session with the staff, and they'll be very much committed. Everybody willing, everybody eager for see the new changes and I am a roadmap we will don't and pay for ourselves. We will go work with like blueprint, and we hope say most of the things, if not all, we will agree on yonder, and we're able to implement them so that radio democracy will continue for the top yonder. People that will continue for be proud of we programs them. The information they will give out continue for be credible. The information they will give out continue for be timely, so that people can appreciate work.
This training retreat, according to management and staff, Nayede Democracy, they're able to bring plenty improvement and their work inside 2024 so that Radio Democracy will get the kind of attention where they get before this term for the Society for Radio Democracy. Me, Najafaman Davis, the report.
The program now Good Morning Salon, where they come to you live from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Still inside the studios, we get the publicity secretary for the APC party, Yayah Tunis, and today for the update about waiting so far don't they happen at the party. Before we go for break and that material we just listen you, we mean they talk about and thing that we get for do it the names and other thing. But we see a list on social media of some of the people who want to send to government concerning who I want for letting release. But most of them people allege say now plenty of them, they part of the failed attempt coup. So their names and the party are we are saying now some of them people are they part of the failed attempt coup.
I don't know which list did they talk about particular, but because I know say the list where we submit to government, and obviously government don't make them public. And so if anybody go publish list, especially somebody we not a part of the dialogue committee, we not get nothing for do with the implementation of the dialogue, and we not get nothing for do with the tripartite committee, we get for do with review. And obviously if anybody submit list, the authentic. Mr. Sefnaya, he asked me earlier how many people in the list. I tell you, say I don't know because the list was prepared and submitted to government. And obviously government don't make them public, and we serve as a party not even make them public to a membership. So I don't know also would I say anybody pull list where they go and circulate. Which I go however say now that I state earlier say we submit different categories of list, and one they will be focused on people we don't they out since 2018 because of whatever reasons, and some of them people and they definitely will be submit their names them for their we see how they go return back home. Some they were left during the 2023 elections as well, and then of course we get list also submit of people that will be the prison. So of course, if there is a break and some of them people and they will be the jail, then left, then the name appear on a wanted list. That not in any way means say APCB no say them people are get for Kameko coup, because I sure say that person will publish that list. Now that they try for insinuate, which is very dangerous, and misleading. And not good for waiting one for achieve as a nation, bringing everybody together and also helping government and the authorities for investigate what happened on November 26. So for me, I could just say ignore, let government deal with the issues, then get bodies who are responsible for implement every aspect of this dialogue. Same way, so then get people responsible for investigate what happened on November 26th. The rest of us, we're on the sidelines, we for whatever reasons we want for continue for hold on we dangerous extremist political views we will get, or we want we voices for be heard. I think say we need for take the back seat, let the official channels then continue for inform we.
All right. I guess you don't see plenty of the names them we people they attach with the party. For example, Koita. Some of them people there we presently, they named and they faced and they around social media. Now people there with the part of APC party.
Go say no, they're all the part of the party. Clearly, we not go run away from the fact say There are people who they don't they associate with the party who will see. There are also people who are members who we know say are members of the party where we see on the list. We also get people who they don't arrest, where been served now various levels of the executive, including with national organizing secretary, we still there in detention. We don't know the actual reasons yet why. But we don't want for prejudice the investigation in any way. We don't make that one very clear. We don't want for, give any impression as if, we want for those things we go undermine the investigation itself. All we have been saying is that make sure, say, when you do the investigation, people are not just being held because they belong to a certain class or these na certain people. Let the investigation, like the government, the police, and everybody else don't, assure we let the investigation based on evidence and let it also be, within the confines of the law. Let the investigations also not trample on the rights of the citizens as well. We all condemn what thing happened on November 26th, and we'll continue to do that. And we not in any way accept or tolerate any part of it. But at the same time, we also feel, say, everything we follow for like it's been promised, we all appreciate very much if we stay within the provisions of the law and if we ensure, say, it is done in a manner in which the real perpetrators can be held accountable and brought to book using the due process, of course.
MCB, with all what you don't talk so in government, the president don't commit, say this, they don't go put on party business and on the police and the APC party say we don't condemn waiting happen. And the investigation they on right now, they don't call on our members. Some of our members them for go ask them question for Sika the fail attempted coup according to government. In all this, how APC party thinks say this investigation don't they go in terms of biasness, impartiality, and all that thing.
We're not able to say anything about the investigation because we don't know the details of it. And we don't know the method, the process with government they take for investigate. So we not go, me as National Publicity Secretary, not go consider and give any insinuation to the public. We're not going to be correct because we really don't know. And these are competent authorities. And the thing about investigations of this nature, if you get small background in security or criminal justice, you get different aspects of we go to happen. You get some will go be extremely classified, and you get some will not go be classified. So, I sure say it depends on waiting, then go on for make public, because let us not forget, say, at the end of the day, this is not criminal offense. And when a criminal offense, the burden there with the, whether they ever get for prosecute this, for proof beyond reasonable doubt, say, they want to then get for charge involved. So you go understand probably why themselves no one for share, the evidence out much. They don't want for share part of the investigation. So may not go consider for assume, say, oh, we're not satisfied with this. We just go insist that the rights of people be protected during the course. Like, for example, if somebody is held, you for ensure, say, you get access to lawyer. If we ensure, say, you know why you don't hold up, so he's not kept in confusion and all of that. And, unnecessarily get for dinner detention for months or days without, you don't really tell her it will happen and all of them things then they so.
So apart from on national organizing sector, we say they on detention right now. Almost for the APC party member, then where they right now, where they police for this investigation of when gets the name them.
Well, the police no actually ever publish the total number of people where they do arrest. So we're not going to be able to tell exactly how many people they in detention when are we members. But I could say clearly that with National Organizing Day. We've been getting also few with them be arrested before at regional level, but as they don't left some of them on bail. So I'm not going to be able to tell exactly the total number. One thing more what I go say is that I emphasize on the fact, say, as a party, we choose this path of dialogue, and with all of the grievances we've been get, we know, say, the way forward now we'll all go sit down and talk. And we agree on that as a political party at the highest level, the National Advisory Committee level, and that one they trickle down to all the structures of the various parties. So sitting here, I know for sure that the APC as a party no expect any senior cadre for do anything outside the spirit of this dialogue. And so it is with that expectation, me go Sidoya and express some amount of confidence, just like how the one in the way they also call so far, don't they express their innocence, don't they emphasize to we of their innocence, with that expectation, they say with commitment level to this dialogue, to making sure we see peace, national unity in this country. It is with that expectation, me believe, say, the expression of innocence may be in line. Yes.
Okay, continue for the between the program in Yayah Tunis in the National Publicity Secretary for the All People's Congress Party. We don't talk on different things we don't happen na the APC party. We're inside the program now. Now time for we take break. After the break, Mr. Tunis will continue for talk, give you more updates on waiting on the happen at the APC party.
No TB, Union Trust Bank, the game changer don't come. As we the lead, others they follow. And just with your mobile phone, you will transfer and receive money with ease, speed, and safety. UTB don't make it possible for collect money na ATM machine without the ATM card. Now that we call cardless ATM. You, the UTB customer, will send money to anybody and deposit and collect the money na any UTB ATM panel without any ATM card. All it can do now for just enter the reference code and collect the money. The UTB copper in safe day. With this UTB copper, any UTB customer can transfer copper with a mobile phone to anybody up to 5 billion loans. And with the reference code, the person can go to any UTB branch and collect the copper. Union Trust Bank, we there for you.
The program Good Morning Salon, they continue. You self get the opportunity for be part of the program by right. You send a text message to the number 077 981 981. Well, inside the program, we'll take one per headline story. Them the President Julius Madabio inside in Christmas message to the nation say, in government will continue for protect the country in constitution, good governance and democracy. So the president been the talk about name where in government been do some of the success them and self the challenge them where they be get. Well, I put these reports together. Every year, the President Julius Madabio can give a Christmas message to the nation. Usa in can talk on them, where in government we don't do, talk about success and self-challenge them. During this year Christmas message where the president will make to the nation, the president will start first for talk about how this year been silent for in governments.
In this season of gratitude and festivity, we have much to be thankful for. As individuals, let us be thankful to the Almighty God for being alive and well on this Christmas day. I must acknowledge that this year has brought its share of challenges, marked by rising living costs and economic uncertainties. Globally, policymakers are steering through these turbulent times, a task even more daunting in developing countries like Sierra Leone. We grapple with the urgent need for development amidst limited financial means while facing increased vulnerability to the ebb and flow of the global economy. The lingering aftermath of the global pandemic, the ongoing disruptions of energy and food markets caused by the Russia-Ukraine crisis, and the impact tighter monetary policies to fight global inflation complicates the tough challenges at our doorsteps. As your president, I bear the weight of these challenges, understanding that the mantle of navigating our nation through these turbulent waters rests firmly on my shoulders.
In carry on for talk about some panditine where in government don't do for addressing challenges where the country they face.
In response to these unprecedented times, our government has been unwavering in pursuit to mitigate the impact of these global upheavals. Over the past 12 months, we have diligently implemented policies and introduced programs to shield our households from the harshest effects of the global economic downturn. Our significant investments in human capital development represent a commitment to our collective future. By nurturing a skilled, educated, and resilient workforce, we are preparing our nation to stride confidently into an increasingly complex world. To support the most impoverished households, we have initiated pro-poor and social safety net programs, including monthly cash transfers through the National Commission for Social Action. These initiatives offer a vital lifeline, sustaining our people through these challenging times.
The president say the government go continue for do them. We go protect the country in constitution, good governance and democracy.
Fellow Syrians, as your president, elected by your will and trust, I stand before you with a firm commitment to fulfilling the sacred mandate you have entrusted to me. My resolve is ironclad to defend our country, our constitution, and our cherished democracy against all adversaries, whether domestic or foreign. As we bask in the joys of this festive season, we keep in mind that our cherished democracy is a beacon we have lit from the dark ashes of our past, a past marred by war and strife. Our democracy faced grave threats when undemocratic elements sought to subvert the rule of law, leading to tremendous damage and unacceptable loss of lives less than a month ago. As we stand united in light of our hard-won democracy, we honor the brave warriors of our security forces who fell in its defense. During this Christmas period, let us carry their families in the deepest chambers of our hearts. Their loss, a sacrifice for our nation, is a debt that extends beyond measure.
President Bill inside this in message, the same way so show gratitude to street cleaner them, the security sector and other public servants them for the good work where they don't do na the country.
Season of gratitude calls us to appreciate even the smallest mercy. Please permit me to share my testimony of gratitude with you all. I am grateful for the Lord's enduring love, mercy, and compassion throughout this year. I am filled with gratitude for all of our public servants, from our diligent street cleaners to our dedicated administrators, who deserve our utmost respect and thanks. I thank all for oiling the engine of government and society and keeping our country running smoothly. I'm grateful to the brave men and women in our armed forces and security services who risk everything to ensure our safety and security. My heartfelt appreciation extends to each individual and entity contributing to the growth of our economy, from the small businesses and local entrepreneurs to our valued international partners. Your investments are the lifeblood of our nation's economic progress, fueling the journey towards a prosperous future for Sierra Leone.
One thing where the president's been talk about, now the kind way how he say, cushion on the Hamburg young people in the country, where this is say, in government, they put in place for address
Spirited youth of Sierra Leone, my gratitude for you is immense. Your resilience in the face of economic and social challenges is a beacon of inspiration, radiating energy, creativity, and ambition. We stand committed to addressing the significant hurdles you face, particularly the escalating Kush crisis. Our dedication is unwavering in crafting enduring solutions with a vision that every Sierra Leonean lives a life marked by dignity and rich with promise. I honor our traditional and religious leaders, the pillars of our society, who who provide invaluable guidance and spiritual support. Your wisdom and prayers are the bedrock of our nation's moral and ethical framework. On this Christmas Day, I celebrate our dear women from the bustling streets of Freetown to the serene villages of our provinces. You are the unsung heroines who keep our families and our nation together. We honor your ceaseless dedication and reaffirm our commitment to empowering you, ensuring that your voices are heard, your rights are upheld, and your contributions are recognized.
President Julius Madabio end up thank you to Salon people for the support wey in say they don't get to in government over the past year them. As in say, in go continue for do thing them, we go protect the country in rule of law and democracy. For Radio Democracy, Kabia the reports.
The program Good Morning Salon, they continue. Still inside the studios, we get the publicity secretary for the APC party. See the Yayah Tunis, I see there for the update, but things that we don't happen so far at the party. After the November 26 failed attempt coup, one of the people that we, the security sector don't invite or still investigate or questioning former President Kuma. So, as a party, when una see this invitation, what una make up of the invite way police, sends to her?
Well, first of all, the office of the former president make them public when they send the invitation to him. And in response also to the invitation, it make them public also that it will come and that he ready for cooperate, with the police. And he has been doing that since. Of course, we not go say much to that. Like I say, we always take cue from the legal representation we get. And, we want for ensure, say, they follow what's in the happen critically with and everybody else. We not senior person at the party or people who know say they're under detention, we get something for do to the party. We not go say much about how the investigation they go because we, like I said, we're not to the professionals, but he also don't make it very clear that he go cooperate with the police, and he has been doing that, and it don't make it also very clear that he not get any part for do it. It happen on the 26th of November.
All right, still get for do it, former President Kuma. We see a write-up on our social media that, they in good health condition. That's not one. Secondly, the social media again, right, say, then take insecurity from without, and then put another one there. How thought about that?
I don't want for response to anything on social media. This is a matter where the states they deal with. The states that then get security, whatever involving the former president and waiting they go on, they get legal representation. And if anything they happen, we know say, or we then know say, not they in line with, then go intervene, and I sure say then go get discussions like how they do with the state security people and way they in charge of this particular investigation for ensure say, then get amicability as to waiting for happen. So I don't want for Sidoya and make any comment we get for do with how investigation or with things that way they go on with surrounding the former president and waiting happen on November 26th they go on. If anything, I shall say the legal representation go directly on that. But so far we haven't received that, and so I go prefer that I keep them that way there.
Okay, continue for the program will come back to give more updates until we don't happen at the PC party. We're now inside the program and take will take place.
Baby, you don't hear the other samba where GT Bank get for we?
Wow, Now wetin GT Bank get for we?
Na GT Bank no more can do am. You know Yeri say GT Bank they give free airtime or data? Just listen to this. Anytime when you go collect money, whether send for you via real money or even MoneyGram service, now any of the GT Bank branch them all over the country, GT Bank, they give you free airtime or data. It tell like you know Yeri good. I say anytime when you go collect money, whether send for you via real money or even MoneyGram service, now any GT Bank branch them all over the country, GT Bank they give you free airtime or data. Me self no go left behind. I they go collect me money one time where they send for me through real money service and Sally Ion where they send through MoneyGram service for make we self enjoy the free airtime or data where GT Bank they give. GT Bank, it go better. You bank with we. Use cement when a superior quality. Cement where they give you value for your money. Cement where they settle your wahala where you can get pan cement business. Cement where they show you the strangeness. Usai in matter. Cement where meets international standard. And that's not Dangote 42.5 R grade 3 export land limestone cement. When a good quality and best cement that the country. You know, see when me building Timap Skate and Tranga, Dangote 42.5 R grade cement, na the highest grade pan cement, where you know the fair no side for buying na the country. No say you deserve the best quality grade cement, where then test and confirm say na the best. No make them tell you, no settle for less. Buy Dangote 42.5 R grade cement for pull yourself pan kotat, losses and wahala. Dangote 42.5 R grade cement na the best among the rest.
The program Good Morning Salon they continue and we will bring come this edition. My name na Kabiam.
My name Usman Kamara.
One other thing again, Mr. Tunis, now for sake of the COI, where the APC party, some member in the party, where them be found guilty, for sake of the COI will be happen and then go to court and then be appeal some of the cases them, and we don't see judgment on the coming and one part of the people then outside the high court been saying then they investigate the appeal courts for investigate Dr. Samura Kamara, President Koma, and one person said will be winning case when they not begin nothing against now the chairman now Minkailo Mansari and plenty other one them. So in all this thing you're waiting the party makeup of the results and what they come out from the CI.
Well, you know, we always been get with reservations when it comes to the commissions of inquiry. But of course, the cases that we don't go through high court, we side and be find some people and culpable. And then people and they, like you say, they appeal at the appeals court through the lawyers them. We don't they follow the cases at the appeals court. So just, you know, during this period, we don't see judgments. They come on at the appeals court, multiple judgments, different appellate courts. Then, I always very careful, you know, not for comment much about cases them, especially the one with judgments that don't happen at the appeals court or any court as alone because of the implications. You know, all I go say now that, you know, in all of them cases, then we as a political party, you know, still get hold the view, say, then get hallmarks of witch hunt, clearly, you know, and so, you know, some of the things that we certain people and they don't ask them for, you know, make payments, then really, we feel, say, then get hallmarks, and get, you know, of witch hunt. But in terms of the details, the judgments, I'm not going to comment on them. I shall say again, the lawyers, the legal representation of the individuals, then go take up that one day. But from the political point of it, I not go sit there and say, from we own view as a political party, we not feel, say, especially when it comes to them cases, then we not go say some amount of witch hunting or did it.
See, someone go and make you make this thing clear from the party angle. Some of the names them, even though you say you're not able to talk about the name them, we wanna give for sake of the peace dialogue. Then name ya gets for do it. Any name them within at the COI.
Well, the case system clearly we always don't from the onset feel say the COI case is generally be politically motivated move. And so I'm not going to be surprised if the COI cases be included per cases, then will be considered politically motivated cases. But again, let people understand, say, even as per the agreement, we talk, say, the agreement talks, say, the list for be submitted to government for consideration, because it get processes where for don't go through. The courts get for, first of all, for don't sit down and determine which case now politically motivated case. So it not entirely means say because we submit list, so all cases on that list they go be bad or go be eliminated. So people get for also understand, and I want to be very clear on that it is even as per the agreement itself, this is done in the spirit of national unity. It was not done for let we sidestep the laws or provisions of the laws and all of that. That is why even the agreement is worded in such, they always make emphasis on consideration. So people get for understand that one there as well.
Even though you say you need to talk about in case illegal people then go talk. So the first time president in your own case, case for sake of the COI case, they will still investigate them, but una in any way put them more especially the COI for put them by the name them of cases them where they say for draw.
I'm not going able to state specifically the cases that we did at the list. Like I say, you get people that were responsible for various parts of this dialogue agreement. And some of them, documents they also will submit. These are documents we not go publicate on all sides, on government sides, on we own side. So it really not gonna be proper for we even not the part of the dialogue committee. We're not the part of the people where they implement any aspect of that committee or any aspect of the resolution inside for consider and begin give details of things that we probably may not even know we're not correct. So as much as I'm the National Publicity Secretary of the APC, I go safely tell the public, say that particular question the way you ask me, I go left and give the one that we did by the dialogue team. I go consider and give detail of every case we will put on that list. They say these are the politically motivated cases then. I shall say the one that we then submit the list to, then get them, then go they consider the cases, then go they look at them as case by case basis. That is why the committee is such that not to one parts they did, not to one team, a joint implementation of most of the things that were there inside.
So you're not the National Publicity Secretary of the APC party, and the part of the committee, the dialogue committee, but the 7-man committee, the names the way APC be sent, can give updates to the party. So in any way, they don't don't can tell on how commitments governments they for sticker for implementing here already inside the dialogue with them be agreed to.
Well, then they meet.
The commitments from government and self the APC party.
Correct. Commitment there on all sides. I mean, like I stated earlier, last week I listened to Dr. Senge also will be there. And he make it very clear to when I say government committed for implement. We self-committed for implement every provision inside this dialogue. If you look, all of the international partners, them very much they look forward for how we implement this. Even when President Bill go ECOWAS for the 64th summit of the heads of state, you see the communique way ECOWAS put out, the brief way ECOWAS put out, you see the emphasis where they place on the implementation of the agreement. So everybody they look forward for the full implementation of this agreement. We own commitment level high, and I make no one for be distracted by all waiting they happen on social media, whether they post tweeting, whether they say waiting. We want for ensure say we remain focused. We they also encourage co-parties in this for let themselves continue in the spirit who all don't start so for ensure say we focus on national unity and cohesion as Salon because that will help we going forward.
And we be they read some of the agreements the way governments be and the APC party being agree for sake of the peace dialogue. Once we be talk about the now for sake of the relationship for the between the APC party, the government, even though past people and say past people who then they talk call at statesman then. So in that area, how the relationship don't turn like between government and the APC party for sake of peace and democracy plus good governance and country.
Well, for the facts itself, then get committees that we na tripartite committees. For the facts, then get committees where they implement dialogue. It tells you that as much as so much they go on, at least then they talk. Government they talk, APC they talk. So other parties themselves they talk. So I mean that is a good start. Even with this, we don't happen 26th of November, the leadership of the APC don't at least don't meet with government at least once, forget clarity as to what really they happen, especially when it come to November 26th, attempted failed coup, and also people where they don't associate with statements where people don't make trying to associate APC with what happened on November 26th. We don't get any kind discussions and we don't get any kind meetings and they for ensure say we get clarity on issues. We know what's they happen to people where they don't detain and why. Then kind meetings then they don't happen. So it tells you that discussions are on. Talk they happen, which is far better than anything else we will go do as a nation.
See the one quick one. How on as party don't they feel we plenty time with violence and any other thing and happen na the country then mix them with the APC party? How don't they take them?
I mean, we always don't make ourselves clear. I always tell people say one of the things we not forever wish for not for let APC even go that route there. The fact of the matter is, no matter what you go say, the APC has huge following at this country, just as the SLPP does. So then two political parties, then any one of them not supposed to get involved in anything we go, promote or encourage violence of any nature, because it not gonna be good for this country, considering the huge support base where they all two enjoy at various parts of the country. So for us, we don't see that one a long time. Now that means with all of the provocations we don't go through since 2018, with all of the harassments we don't go through since 2018, with all of the threats to our lives, to our dignity, to our human rights, all of the things, then we still stayed on the path of peace, even to our own detriment. We stayed on the path of peace and we will continue that way until we ensure say we build institutions in a way where no few individuals not go just sit down and twirl with the constitution or with the processes and procedures or functionalities of any of the institutions that is country.
Okay, continue for the between the programming and the National Publicity Secretary for the APC party. See, there are Tunis where they are the talk about the different things that on the happen at the party. Well, inside the program now, not time for we take break.
Do you receive money from the US and UK? Well, TransferPay is here for you. TransferPay is the leading money transfer platform that offers zero low transfer fees with the best exchange rate that allows your loved ones from the US and the UK to send you money right here in Sierra Leone. You can collect the money in any TransferPay payout location nationwide or through a mobile wallet or bank transfer. So, what are you waiting for? Choose TransferPay today and send or receive money with ease. To send money, download the app on Play Store or Apple Store or visit the website at www.transferpay.com. you can contact us on 074 639 031.
The program Good Morning Salon continues. Still inside the studios, we get Yayah Tunis in at the publicity secretary for the APC party. My colleague don't ask you a lot of things them, and I will take you back to the November 26 incident. Plenty people, again, don't they allege say this not stage manage, and other people then say na feel cool. From the party angle, we want to make up of the November 26 incident.
The party no get authority for name any other way other than waiting the states don't tell we. We get for be very honest and sincere on some of them things. Then I always can say there are things we're not really supposed to argue over, but we spend a lot of time just the waste of time they argue over them. People, some they say security breach, some they say attempted fail. For me, simply, even if it is an attempted fail coup, a security breach. If somebody can't take gun, they begin to shoot, go, whether a coup you can for can make, it don't breach with security, it don't breach with national security. So it doesn't really matter what you call them. The one that we get the evidence, the one that we they see the evidence, the one that we don't they follow waiting they happen, where they investigate, don't tell we say now a failed coup attempt. Which authority we get for name or any other way? I don't have that authority for consider I say, oh, not to fail coup attempt. I know the details. I don't see the evidence. I don't see what they don't gather. We don't see they don't make anything. No. They don't tell we say based on the evidence we don't gather and waiting we feel say happen so far. Now this we call up. Oh. So we stay with that.
All right. Most people can get we ministers and deputy and then don't they, put up concern that APC party rule for 10 years without any issue like failed attempt coup in August 10. And presently, President Bill faced the issues there of failed attempt coup, the August 10 and the rest. What do you think, say, the APC party made it do on a 10-year term? We make on another get this. And waiting the SFPP to do presently, we make the issue there they come up frequently.
First of all, we don't know, I don't want to let we do them that way, because clearly we still don't know much about the coup, and we get for ensure say there are so many security people who are involved by this failed coup attempt. Go tell me say all the security people and then are APC people, or they might not even belong to any political party. They may have their own issues within the security sector, we make them disgruntled and do whatever they do. And all I go say is that generally, government get for look at the dissatisfaction of the people. We get the highest inflation rate, that we don't ever get in the history of this country. The rate at which basic prices then they go up now this country is astronomical and unprecedented. We not experience then kind of hardship they need in many years. The manner in which then they sack people now work and replace them with certain people, it don't cause a lot of unhappiness and disenchantment among certain sectors in the society. These are things we will not go run away from. The manner in which the political space for most opposition parties don't they happen, it not be so in many years. And as Sidon I am in a Southeasterner, the kind of division, tribal division, where they see now in Sierra Leone, I never seen before. In the manner in which people they clearly and openly team up and spread tribal hate, on all sides. I never seen before. And these are things we really need for address. At the level of extremism, what don't they see now in politics? I never see that kind level of extremism in politics before. And this goes for all parties. It is not just APC or SLPP. So I think say we really get for have a situation wherein as a country, we get for sit down for reduce this amount of extremists that we don't they enter with political space and continue for get moderates. We get progressive thoughts, we get liberal thoughts, we get nationalistic ideas, nationalistic views for take center stage in with politics, then we continue for allow extremists and for for dictate waiting for the happen. That is exactly what it don't happen in recent times. We allow extremists for coming, for dictate things. They made everything about we country about politics. Somebody go do something wrong, oh na APC, oh na SLPP. So even where things they happen, oh for suppose for investigate nationally, where they attach politics around. Even this 26th of November stuff, people don't begin for attack colors to run. That is why you go see somebody cancel, don't put list. Oh, now this list APC then be submit now coup piece then. So those things are what we need for take out of with politics. Then kind people and they now then we need for take out of with politics and have moderates. We get liberal thoughts, we get liberal minds, we get progressive minds, progressive views, and then plenty in this country. We all then care about now for ensure say we develop Sierra Leone to a point, regardless of colors, whether in a power at certain time, every Sierra Leonean for be comfortable enough for feel say yes, this time a country I belong, I dey enjoy am how I suppose for enjoy am. The law they fed for me, how the constitution say the law for fed for me, regardless of which party I belong to, which tribe I belong to, which part of the country I come off from.
See the one recent thing we happen, development we happen for the country and outside Salon being go back for compete for the MCC and one part the thing them will be time now for sake of the concern them with opposition them, both local and international observer them and safe people and we get for sake of the election. But after the peace dialogue, we see the US government be called Salon back for compete na the MCC. So in all this, una as party, what you wanna make up of this?
Well, first of all, people get for understand say the first time we Salon ever get money for MCC, the threshold will be under the APC. So we always don't committed to the MCC. We don't get to a stage where say because of the developments that we done they make over the years with democratic institutions, don't they improve with accountability, transparency level, we reach a point where they say we don't, we cannot develop something for compact. At that stage, they will be there. We don't get to a point where we almost for them be guaranteed say we will get the compact. But of course, few people and if you see them get power decide for do otherwise during the 2023 elections and just box up everything for we send with democracy behind back because of the lack of transparency we've been surround the whole elections process to a point we don't even know what we get at the end of the day. But for me, I really, it is not something that any Sierra Leonean for be happy about because few people, their own actions make the country lost. But I hope say we go learn we lesson from that. And like the whenever you go for them kind of money, then people and then taxpayers the money that they use for help, then we can't see there also. So of course then get their own standards where they don't set. They get their own demands the way they go make way things the way they go on for see, for let it happen before ever they spend the money that kind way they. So if we not meet them standards, then of course they're not gonna give you the money. So we get for ensure say we build with institutions in a way where we go build the confidence and trust of our international friends. But again, as Australians, I have to say this. For a small country like ours, 7 million people, with all of the resources we'll get in this country, for God's sake, if we really manage our resources well, control the wastages, the over-bloating of we wage bills, the the pilfering, the pilferings what they see in terms of public money them, how then they go in a way we will not they account for them. We manage the one and we focus on building with private sector, increase revenue generation. For all these years we don't sit down, they wait for MCC money. We for not able to generate 10 times that money they as revenue in this country. So government, Sierra Leone, we for begin for really focus on, how we for do things we go ensure say them bad things that we don't they do for many years. Would they waste money? We're not even the agreements that we would do for we country, we're not even do them in a way we go push we country go forward. These are things we'll really get for now, so don't they think about.
Okay.
How do we do these things that go lift we out of them kind poverty that will get for spend 5, 6, 7 years. They wait for get money. We will for don't do things where we self for able to generate that kind of money
okay,
over the years they will don't waste.
That's not only the law, it just few message. And this one they say with all waiting on the happen at the party when APC go realize say change of government go only happen through voting process and not go be by kuskas or violence.
And this one say why whenever APC is in opposition, there will be no peace in Sierra Leone. The same thing happened under the dispensation of the late former president Kaba.
This one say if a political party organizing sector is arrested, what does it signal to you, Tunis? This one is coming from King Solo.
This one say APC and SLPP need to come together as one and develop Sierra Leone.
And this one they say if APC party with all NTR we don't happen, we don't engage in a party for continue for preach peace and for make the NTR not happen because plenty party don't they happen. They point finger at the APC where they bring kuskas na the country.
And this other one say thanks Yayah Tunis for the information this morning.
And this other one they say in better way see the not talk all things say because Boku team they decide to come up for medo. This man okay when landing go be the final message. CD go respond quick as we round up the program.
I mean, I just want to say thank you for all the messages. Them all they speak to, waiting happen, waiting not happen. All I go say now that APC one for again we can categorically clear say we condemn what happened on the 26th of November, and we want for again extend we sincere condolences to all the one that we lost their lives on that day, especially with security forces, the military, the police. We want for sympathize with their families, and we will continue for may God bless them. We still continue for encourage the police for let them be professional in the investigation as they already done they do, and for let this happen in a way at the end of the day, the one we really come and disturb with peace could be held responsible. Let them not go after the wrong people. We, as a party, will continue for cooperate. We continue for focus on peace, national cohesion, and national unity in this country. And we will remain focused on the implementation of this agreement we emanate from the dialogue that Bintu Mani. We go Bintu Mani in the spirit of oneness, and we accommodate in the spirit of oneness. We will implement their agreements there in the spirit of oneness.
Okay, plenty thank you, Jeremy. Now the program in the National Publicity Secretary for the All People's Congress APC Party, Yayah Tunis. We've been there, they give updates for the thing on the happen at the APC Party and don't talk about the peace dialogue agreements with between government and the APC Party, talk about the MCC and plenty other thing. Plenty thank you, Jeremy, now the program.
All right, when I good the quarter of the program. Good morning, Salo. Welcome to you live from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Plenty thank you to Kabia and Mange Mansa. We put the program together, to you, Cliff, for the worker, DJ Cliff, we give technical support. Fatmata Samoa and Jaffa Mans Davis make on us live. So till we meet another 10 minutes, Usman Kama. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.
And Kabia, they say, continue for listening to this fine frequency.